What's up, guys? Yep, I got a haircut, and as a result of getting a haircut, I stopped at the video game store today because it was on the way home. Everything's pretty much on the way. Every time I go in my car on the way home, it seems like I'm on my way to the video game store. But I swear to you, it's just the way it is. I guess for every excuse I have, I stop at the game store. You know, I gotta go to the bathroom, stop at the game store. I need a slice of pizza, stop at the game store. You know, everything, stop at the game store, stop at the game store. It's the best game store in the world. My favorite retro store ever. But anyway, great story here. I was in the game store. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I was just, you know, browsing. And the owner was like, dude, I got the monster shipment. I got a monster trade-in today. And I was like, what? My jaw just dropped right there. I was like, what, Joe? What? He's like, man, I'm glad you're here, bro, because there's a lot of stuff, man. I was like, oh shit, you know? So he showed me the box. And no joke, it was every single PS2 RPG factory sealed, pretty much known to man. Just to give you an example, they had Growlancer 1 and 2 limited edition boxed, factory sealed. They had everything factory sealed, so I'm not just gonna keep saying it's factory sealed, but they had that. They had Shining Force, you know, EXA or whatever. They had fucking the Phantom Brave 1 and 2. They had the Suikudens. They had fucking everything. I can't even really think right now, but name a PS2 RPG and they had it factory sealed. They had all the Wild Arms factory sealed. They had Tales of Legendia, Tales of Abyss. They had everything, all mint condition, sealed. And I was just like, holy shit, man. They ranged in prices from, you know, $25 to $70. You know, the Growlancer was $70, but I already have that. I already have both, so I wasn't gonna buy them again. But they just had everything, you know. And honestly, if I had $400 or $500, I probably would have bought every single one. They even had some that I didn't even know existed, like some games I never even seen before, and that's just rare. You know, I'm a huge RPG guy. But I went through all of them, and I originally picked 2 games, and I brought them up to the register. I'm not going to say what they are at the moment. I brought them both up to the register, and you know, he rang me up or whatever, and I went in my wallet to pay for them, and then I saw something behind the cash register, a game behind the cash register that there was no way I wasn't walking out the store without, you know. I had to buy that. So I gave up one of the PS2 sealed games, and I chose the game behind the register. Let me show you what I got. Now, it took me a long time to pick the PS2 sealed game that I was going to buy, because there was a lot, man. I mean, any of them would have been great choices, but a lot of them I already have, just not factory sealed. And this particular game means a lot to me because I'm a huge fan of the Wild Arms series. Not really the series, just Wild Arms 1 in particular. Wild Arms 1 came out for the PS1 back in the day, and it was definitely one of the first RPGs I ever played in my life. It was developed by Mediavision, and it was published in America by Sony. Now, the game is great. There's a bunch of my phone's ringing here, so ignore that. There's a lot of Wild Arms games. There's 5 of them, plus an additional one that doesn't really follow the series. It's a remake of the original. So there's, I think, 6 of them. Now, I only am a fan of Wild Arms 1. Wild Arms 1, just for people who don't know, let me just break this down real quick. I'm kind of going off track, but basically Wild Arms 1 is a Westerner style RPG for the PS1. It takes place in the Western days, sort of like the dust clouds and the, you know, the cowboy boots and the Western music and the, you know, the saloon bars to drink, and you know, just great atmosphere to play a game. It's really cool, and it's a really unique style of a game. And you get to choose from 3 characters to begin with, 2 guys or a girl, and basically each character has their own game inside the game for, like, you know, maybe 5 to 6, 7 hours each. And then eventually, you know, you have to play each character just in whatever order you want, and then eventually they'll all meet into one storyline, grand storyline, and you get to continue the game as a group. So the game's very unique. It's really good. I actually love it. It's one of the first RPGs I ever played. Very memorable for me. I still have my original copy. Then I remember Wild Arms 2 dropped, you know, and I reserved it. It was developed by the same company, I believe, but published by someone else, someone along the lines of Agitech, or just someone not really respected in my opinion. I got it anyway, and it sucked in my opinion. I didn't like it. Then Wild Arms 3 came out. I gave that a chance. It sucked. I didn't like it. So I never beat 2 or 3, and I never gave any of the rest even a chance. So I just dropped the Wild Arms after 1. But I highly recommend Wild Arms 1. So I went through the factory seal games, and they had, you know, like I said, the Wild Arms and everything. So I chose one of the Wild Arms games, one that I never played. And, you know, I looked it up on my BlackBerry prior to buying it, and it got a good rating on 1UP, which I respect their ratings. It got an A, and, you know, not many games do. So I gave this one a chance, and just because of the sheer mintness of this game and the content, I had to pick this one. You know, I'm speechless. I'm mumbling here. I went with this. Wild Arms 5. Factory sealed. You can actually still see the, if I could get a good glimpse of it, yeah. You can still see the seal there on the top and the bottom. So it's still factory sealed. This thing is absolutely mint. There's not a single surface scratch. The corners are all practically perfect. So yeah, I went with Wild Arms 5. This thing comes with what is it? Of 80-page Wild Arms art book, and I can't wait to get into this. Wild Arms 5. This one's made by Xseed, which is a company I really had no respect for come 2 months ago. No, not even, like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, before Lunar Silver Star Harmony came out. I had no respect for Xseed, but I've been ripping up Harmony, and you know, they did that game so good. I changed my whole attitude towards Xseed, and I'm giving them a chance with this game right here, Wild Arms 5. I'll let you know how it is once I open it. It's definitely not staying sealed with me. So yeah, Wild Arms 5. Now, the other game that I picked was Wild Arms 4 factory sealed. That was only going, oh, this one I paid 30 bucks for. Now, the other game I picked was Wild Arms 4. Okay, now I never gave that one a chance either. It looked good. It got like a C rating, a B+ rating on 1UP. And you know, I wanted to give it a chance, so I had that. I went to the register. He was ringing me up for both. Then I spotted her behind the register for the GameCube, a specific game that I've been dying to try, you know. And I was just like, whoa, hold it right here, hold it right here. I don't want this game. I want that fucking game, whatever it is, how much it is. I'm not letting no one else walk out the store with this. It won't last more than a day, so give it to me right now, Joe. You want to know what it is? I don't care, because I'm showing you anyway. Ikaruga for the GameCube. This game probably is awesome. I can't tell you because I never played it. I never played any of the Ikaruga. Never played any of them. But I know how sought after the game is for the Dreamcast. You know, I know how good it is. I've seen video. I know it's made by one of the best companies in the world. You can see the logo right here, and that's Treasure. Treasure is the best. Any game you ever see with a Treasure logo, whether it even be McDonald's, whatever, for the Genesis, fucking buy it, because Treasure does every game right. You know, Gunstar Heroes, fucking everything. They kick ass. They're one of the best companies ever created next to Working Designs, in my opinion. Now, I was originally a little turned off because of the Atari logo, but I was reassured by Joe, the owner of my retro store, that, you know, they did this game good, you know, so I'm giving it a shot. It was a little pricey. You can find this on eBay, not for that much, like 30-40 bucks, but it is complete. It's in great condition, and I'm gonna do a gameplay video on this right now. So check out my next video. We'll play some Ikaruga together. I never played it, so don't flame me if I suck, but I know it's a great shoot 'em up, so let's give it a chance. So those are my pickups for today. Ikaruga and this minty ass Wild Arms 5 that I could actually see my face in. Great condition. Couldn't say no to that. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my next vid. It's coming up right now. Take care.